It's Wine O'Clock time with Tom Canavan.
Thank you. Yes.
So, I don't know if you were watching the show last night, but Andy Gemmell is starting to use wine in his cocktails.
Can you believe it?
What's going on?
There is only one person in the UK licensed to feed wine to Michelle McManus.
It's true.
And that is me.
You've actually got a certificate signed by Alex Salmon.
So
it's all there.
So tell him
Is that
no
true?
more.
That's
It's
amazing. Thank you.
True. So a few weeks ago we did little-known white grapes, and this week we're doing little-known reds.
We thought it was only fair to give the red wine drinkers a turn as well of something a bit different. 3 grapes that, as far as I know, we've never had in the show before.
Okay.
Cover all the different countries, different prices. So let's line them up, and I think they're going to be good this week.
All right, what's first up, Tom?
First up, we're heading off to Argentina, and the first one tonight is made from a grape called Cabernet Franc. It's the Bin 99 Cabernet Franc Reserve 2007. It comes from the Co-op. It's £6.99. Now, if you have a little sniff of that, as well as the black fruit, do you pick up something a bit like herbs or olives? The Cabernet Franc's a kind of relative of Cabernet Sauvignon, but it has that little kind of herbal edge to it. It makes it quite intriguing. But when you have a sip, it's full of that really nice black curranty fruit. You know, it's quite fruity, quite rich. That wee herbal note's nice against things like...
A bit of peppery as well.
Peppery, definitely, Stephen. It's really good against things like tomatoey kind of pastas.
Quite sharp.
Well, it's crisp. It's got some tannins there, Michelle, but I think it's got that roundness of the fruit just in the finish as well, which makes it really good with risottos, with cottage pie. But that sharpness, that crispness, means it's also one of the few red wines I would put with things like goat's cheese. Now, normally we're thinking about crisp whites with those, but this one actually works. Cabernet Franc, originally from Bordeaux in the Loire Valley in France, but now all over the world.
And just remind us how much again, Tom?
So this one's £6.99 at the Cooperative. Not cheap, but it's a really nice wine, aged in oak, and a good example, I think.
All right, OK, what's next?
Moving on next, we've got another wine that's made from a French grape called Mourvedre. This one comes from the Rhone Valley, or the grape does. This wine's the Palmas Mourvedre 2009. It comes from the south of France, normally £8.99 in Majestic. At the moment, a bit of a deal on, so £6.49 a bottle. So there's, there's a good wee saving there. £2.50 saving on this. Have a sniff of it. Mourvedre's always got that lovely raspberry kind of fruit.
No, it's completely different.
Spicy, isn't it? It's lighter, Stephen. This is red fruits. The first one was black fruits. And have a sip.
Oh, that's nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
It's really silky and smooth.
Silky smooth. It's almost got a kind of black cherry jam, raspberry jam kind of quality to it. It's quite sweet fruit.
Tastes quite strong as well. What percentage is that?
I think, I'm not sure on that one, Michelle. I think it's 13.5%. So yeah, you know, it's pretty strong. But it's got that little kick to it. But a terrific wine with dark meats again, with a piece of lamb maybe, with some chorizo sausage, you know, kind of stew, quite rich, quite kind of spicy, tomatoey. That'd be terrific.
These are just great. Well, this time of year, I mean, that's the kind of food you're talking about for this time of year, isn't it? And these wines are just all perfect. Really.
They really are, Stephen. They're kind of winter warmers. All 3 that we've got this week have got that lots of fruit, but they're kind of deep and robust as well and suit all those winter dishes.
I'm really looking forward to this last one. It's a real treat, isn't it, for us?
Do you like it? Have you tried it?
No, but I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it should be good. Listen, we've upped the budget a wee bit for this one. It's a budget breaker, but it's the Taste the Difference Amarone 2007. It's from Italy, and it's in Sainsbury's at £14.99.
Right, no guests on the show next week.
Well,
I know that's blown the budget for guests.
Cancel Sydney Devine, that's it,
£14.99 is quite a lot, I know, but it's a really special wine.
I know, but I'm worth it, I understand.
You're worth it, Michelle.
I understand, Tom.
Have a taste of it. It's made from a grape called Corvina. Corvina is the unusual grape this time. But the grapes are picked when they're ripe, and they are actually dried on mats in the open air for 4 months before they make the wine. So if you think of grapes just been left for 4 months, they shrivel up and they turn into raisins effectively. So the wine's made not really from grapes, but from raisins. And that gives it a kind of licoricey edge, quite a lot of cherry fruit.
I love it.
Isn't it delicious?
And the fact they've went to all that effort to put the wee grapes out in mats for 4 months, you don't mind parting with £14.99, do you?
Michelle, you have summed it up. You're such a connoisseur these days.
Because take me over next time, I'll go with you.
We will do
so
that.
Does that up the alcohol content when they do...
It does a bit,
like
because it's concentrated and rich. The alcohol's 14.5 in this one, so it's quite a big mouthful of wine. And it does explain the high price. It's quite a labour-intensive kind of process, but a bit special, I think.
I think that's definitely my favourite from tonight.
My favourite
Michelle.
too. Well, you know me, I'm not really a red wine woman, Tom, and I wanted to take note of that for the next wine section that you do.
Worry,
but I do like this one. This has been a nice one.
Is it delicious?
Lovely.
Really good with roast chicken, that one. Really good with hard cheeses too, like a piece of Parmesan, piece of cheddar. Terrific.
That's probably one of my favourite ones we've done in here, actually. Lovely. So what are we doing next week with you?
Next week, we're on the 5th, remember. So I'm imagining a lot of people are going to have their bonfire, the fireworks on